Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, just setting myself up here and we will get ready. Just want to make sure the chat is going ahead of time. Hello, Christopher. Alright, popping out and. Hey, King. How's it going? Okay. We are live. March 14th, 2022. And we're back in Run8 Train Simulator on the RTS. We're going to do the opposite today. I got a crappy engine again. That's okay. So last night, if you were with us, as part of our tutorial series, I had 3 days in a row. I don't know what's with me in these tutorials. I'm going to have some fun. You got to go to bed soon? I just woke up. I had a nap. Otherwise, I would have been on a little earlier, but that's okay. It's probably better that way. Okay. So last couple nights, we've had some different tutorials. I'm going to keep them going. And maybe I've already started a, I don't know what it is, a little thingy on YouTube, I don't know, folder, whatever. I'll start posting some of these. I got the extra time now with isolation. Gotta love it. But we're taking a hold of this train, a Q Stowe ATG 6, which is just an intermodal train that goes somewhere. Came from Stockton. Right now we're at Sandcut. I was able to grab it before it got too crazy. So it's about to go down here. Actually, this is a fun hill. It goes down. You go up it, then you go down, and after this, it's all uphill to summit. So yesterday we did all the downhill stuff. Well, I shouldn't say that. We did uphill stuff, but we didn't really do much going uphill. It's going to be a different story tonight, and I'll tell you why. Well, maybe not. God, I love when a plan comes together. What do we got here? Do we have anything heading this way? Well, that's okay. We'll test some stuff out. We'll test a few things out. I'm in a Q train. How come there's no trains going? What the hell's going on? Last night we were flooded with trains. I came on, right? I saw a few. Oh, okay. All right. I see one. So there's one at Cameron. So we're gonna have at least one meet. Knowing it, it'll be sitting for us, and then we're just gonna have to keep going. But yeah, it is what it is. Any other UP trains? No. Well, that's pathetic. What is going on here? Hold on a second. Is the AI even on? Let me just check out something here. Blah, blah, blah. It's enabled. I got it up to 27. I'm trying to find this stupid random thing is, it is what it is. Hey, trains. We had a full page earlier, and then it was down to 12. I thought, okay, I'm playing around with this thing like a yo-yo right now. All right. See, I gotta set it and then leave it. So what that is 15's the middle, I think. So you add 12 to that. That brings it to a 15. Add another 12. Yeah. So right now it's at 15, but I just changed that. It was at 30 or 35 again, or some stupid thing like that. I've got to get it to. How about this? How about we try for 10? Do I really want to go that low? 12 and a half? Ah, what the hell. Here. If I wake up in the morning and everything's jammed, then I'll know. So we're gonna try that. At least that should spawn some traffic. But we got 5 hours in. I think we're gonna have like one train. Nothing's gonna get here. So, we could have something pop up. It takes a while for that stuff to come here. So yeah, I'm afraid we only got one train tonight, but that's okay. We'll do some testing and we'll pop around and who knows what. We'll use it as a testing bed. So we're not gonna get much traffic tonight. That sucks. Oh wait. Might doze, but we'll try a few things, and then if I think of something else, we'll do that. Damn, that didn't come into play. I should have paid attention to the traffic more before I came on. Okay, so we do everything else like the way we have been doing. Could put it in forward. I've already acquired the train. I think some brakes are on. So I got dynamics. Now, I don't know if I've acquired the train, but it ain't doing anything. Okay. Oh no, it is. I hear it. There, we'll put 3 dynamics on, and then we will check our monitors here and see what's going on, just to make sure. I want to get lead units again, huh? That's the thing with these intermodals. Now, if you have helpers that are DPUs, as they call them, that's a different thing. Put full headlights on, give a couple toots, and then we release our brakes. And then from there we want to we'll shut the damn bell off. Star 54, that's what we're on. Nope. Hit DTMF, make sure this is lit up. And then we request a signal. It may tell us to get closer to the control point. In that case, there's nothing we can do but wait till we get to the control point. Yeah, it did. Okay. So in that case, the last signal that we had was clear, although you can't take that. You have to take every time you come on board, as the next signal is going to be red, because of the time they can cancel it. Brake chamber is 68, the rear's at 84. Well, maybe I'm not down the hill quite a bit. Let me get the independents off. Guess that helps. And we'll notch it ahead. Oh, there it comes. Oh, we're rolling the other way. Okay. I guess we're still going up. Don't panic if it starts doing that. Just slowly start giving it. Okay, now we're going. So our train just crested the hill when it was able to stop it, so that's why. We'll have some fun. We'll do a few different functions. We'll call for some places to park the train. some of the functions of auto with the main lines. You'll see what happens. We'll have some fun. We'll make it fun. And besides, we'll get some nice, cool mountain scenery. That's always nice. And then we only got one train. Well, the good news is he's coming up to Cameron, so... That thing ain't showing up again. Weird. Okay, so we're at a track speed of 50. There's no restrictions right now. Nice look behind us. Madio's entering the session. Hey Bill, how's it going? Day one of isolation. I got my remote set up for at work. Oh, by the way, I did test negative. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I wanted to get the one and done. You know what I mean? Well, once my son was positive, I don't want to go through this 10-day crap again. Okay. So there's our approach signal. Right now I'm just going to use dynamics. So I'm slowly easing it ahead. You don't have to worry too much about the amps, I find. Just take it easy. Don't panic. It's a little different than, like I'm just gradually bringing it up. Now we're decelerating at a pretty good rate. Happy Pi Day! Oh! Well, happy Pi Day to you! I haven't had pie in a while. In many forms. I like me some pie. Okay, see now I'm backing off the dynamics a little bit. Because a lot of our train is now crested the hill. We are going up 0.35, 0.6, so we're starting to climb. It's kind of a... Sandcut's an interesting. It's just like a little mob of something. So what we're going to do, the plan right now is we are likely going to see a red light up ahead. And this is the proper procedure. We're not blocking any crossings right now. So when you're stopping at a signal, ideally you do not want to block crossings. Sometimes you have no choice. You know, they stick the crossing right in the middle of a siding. Yeah, you got no choice, right? You can split your train up, but it's usually... I don't think it's really done that much in the modern day anymore. Okay, so see, the dynamics took me right off. But we're in well control, and I'm pretty sure I had it way back when I first hit the shores, before anyone knew about it. Much of our freight comes from China. Yeah. See, where I work, none of it comes... Well, I shouldn't say none of it comes from China. I shouldn't say that. We get a lot of stuff from the west coast of the United States. Some of it does come from China, but we get from all over. A lot of it we get just from the United States, but who knows? Okay. So you see this crossing right ahead, right? I'm going to minimize my light. Only a farmer's crossing, but I'm going to try and stop right at the crossing. So we'll go ahead and take our little binoculars out, and we definitely have a red light. Are there any locals or switching in yards that need to be done? I don't know. You would I mean, yes, there is. I know there's. I know there's. I'm pretty sure Edison local still has to be done. So yeah, I'm pretty sure there is. I haven't been doing as many locals this week. Maybe tomorrow I'll. Towards the end of the day, I'm gonna probably work on doing Tehachapi tomorrow. Or Mojave. Okay. Alright, let's tone up the dispatcher here. We can just drift ahead for a minute. We'll request a signal. See if we're close enough for him to give it to us. Okay, he says proceed on signal indication. Gates are going up. We got a green signal. Now, proper use when you get going. Keep that bell going. I mean, the bell's not really that required. This isn't a busy crossing, so once you start moving a little bit, you just start the here, I'll notch to 1 or idle. No, I slowed right down. You start the cycle all over again. Starting to show signs that we might be able to take it to a 6-day cycle, because we're getting a lot of. Could somebody explain how I joined the server? I've never done online before. Yeah, you just all you do is hey Bart, how's it going? All you got to do is check out the on the YouTube pages. There's a Discord. You will see information on a server, and you could basically join up through there. There's no password or anything like that. So once you're on my Discord, you're on the Discord. Just check out the rules, and you can come on board. Like, anybody's welcome to find my train tonight and hop on board and ride along, see what I'm doing. Yeah, there we go. There's King. So King's on the server right now. Anybody who's on right now, yeah, Matteo, King, Quincy just came on. Chubby Turtle's running in Bakersfield. Jonathan took YBK 50. Yeah. Okay, we got a train spawning out of Vincent setting. Very nice. So that's another one we're gonna get. I can take that. Hopefully we'll get him in the single traps. Yeah, I'm going to check ride, Sean. Piss off. Yeah, check ride me. We don't have check rides here. You want assistance, that's okay. I don't want assistance. But you can come ride with me. I don't give a shit. Let me see. No, we want that one on. Step lights, it's still too light. Cabin lights, get those damn things off. There we go. Whoa, hello. Okay, we got a track speed of 50 miles an hour. We had a green signal. Those cows do moo. They don't move, but they moo. So, again, from the other night, we'll start picking up speed slowly. Which train has LLP 3 cars? LLP 53 is the train. I may run it tomorrow night. So LLP 53 runs to Mojave. LOQ 53, good. Yeah, that's good, Noah. LOQ 53 is built from it. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Those are I forget what cars they were. I think they were left over for something. That's normal. Mojave's usually empty. LOP 53 supplies it. Then it becomes LOQ 53. LOQ 53 comes back, and then LOP 53 takes it back to West Colton. So it basically comes in, drains it out, and that's it. So Mojave is usually empty, unless LOP 53 arrives. I have not run LOP 53 because there's work along the way. So you got to know, it's a long, boring run. This one, at least, you get some scenery. And yeah, there's no switching involved. You get some scenery along the way, and you get some meets. Yeah. I mean, you get some meets with the other one, but I haven't tried running an intermodal across that part of the desert. But I don't know what it is about that. Yeah, sometimes the server will kick you. It's not me that's kicking you. The server does it when it says none, but okay. So I was anticipating this reduction in speed. That's why I didn't get too hyper. So we got a speed reduction of 30 in 2.7 miles. Checking the board again, not much happening. As far as, I mean, we had that one train spawn. I know trains have been spawning out of Daggett today, as far as I know. I think everything's been fine. But when you first start out, I mean, usually you want to try single player first. And get used to how the trains handle. defects.
Total axles 308. Train speed 33. MPH. Ambient temperature 78 degrees. UP detector out.
I just passed the 2-mile warning of 30-mile-an-hour zone. I'll go ahead and notch it up to 8. I'm almost up to a 1% grade. Yeah, that's no problem. Don't worry about the questions. We're here to help. Yeah, it's okay, Chubby. We know who he is. That's Noah. I guess he's not on. Okay, so we're 40. We got our first sighting. Now the good thing about going uphill is you don't use the brakes much at all, even to stop. So hey, Jeffrey. Okay, now I'm going to back it off. See if we can avoid going through red signals today. Nice sunny afternoon coming into evening. Central California, Southern California, I don't know where the hell we are. Where does Southern California begin? So now I'm trying to find the speed. Now here's the cool thing about it, because we're going uphill. This is like cruise control. Whoa, right there. 29.9's good. I'll go up to notch 6. Notch 7? I'm at 1%. You mean I gotta go notch 8? You haven't given me enough power today? 3.8. That should be enough. Alright, fine. Wow. I'm surprised. 1.1. Off on. Off on. There we go. We got 30. Who are you? Oh, here comes my ride. He wants to make sure I'm going 30 miles an hour, which I am going exactly. Right by the book. Did he make it? Turn my bell off. No, I turned it on. Alright. Hey, where'd the water in that creek come from? Oh, that's neat. I didn't notice that before. Wow, cool. So that's the cool thing. Now I got a reduction in 3 miles of 25. Fine day here in BNSF? Absolutely. So once you know the territory and where the hills are, like Sandcut, for example, it's pretty much this is one of the, I like running this if I got things to do around the house. I'll run one of these. This is why I love running this one. Because I know where the crossings are. There's not that many. There's going to be one in Caliente at the end. And then you get a bunch of tunnels, which you should be honking for. You don't. No biggie. I don't know what the rule is with that. Your alerter will beep at you. We'll give you plenty of warning. These S-curves are fun. And eventually we'll try some more advanced ones. So we got a 25 and a 23. I love it how we got both of them. It's a 23. Is that what that is, Quincy? Is that wind? Yeah, because I would be shaking. I thought it was like a G-force thing. Whereabouts are you? What are you doing? Right in the back? I don't even see you. Why haven't you been on in a long time, Sean? Me? Are you talking about a Run8? I've been in there ever since version 3 came out. As far as that little 2 years, I've been online. I just haven't been doing this. Is that what you mean? I don't know what you mean. I can talk. If that's what you mean, I'll be happy to explain it again. That's no problem. We got a long trip. Cool. I like the wind factors. Oops, my window isn't open wide enough here. There we go. So we're in notch 8 with we're almost at the speed reduction, and the grade's going to get worse. So well, this BNSF goes in quite a few tunnels. So yeah, Bart, let me know. I'm just curious what you mean. When you say I haven't been on in a long time, I was on last night. I mean, my YouTube channel is exploding. I'm getting off before you hit the tunnels. You ain't gonna kill me with all that smoke. Why don't you get inside? I won't fart. Okay, we're coming up to Caliente because I recognize that switch. And I'm going to drop it a notch. That took the alerter off. So we're about a mile away. I know where the speed's going to start. The speed will start at the end of this siding. Oh, you like the wind blowing through the hair. I like the wind blowing through your hair. Look at, if you want to open a window on the side and stick your head out like a dog. That's what I do. Yeah, I just go like this. Have all your snot blowing down. Yeah. Fun shit. So our 1%, it looks like we're going to have to make a speed reduction here. Didn't look like it for a while. So here we go. So we'll start reducing our throttle. Okay, I'll leave it at 4. It looks like we're going to get down there nicely. Well, do I have to close the windows in the tunnel? Come on. What's a little smoke? What the hell's that? Oh, is that a car coming down the hill? What is it that I see it? Oh, that's the trees reflection. Huh, neat. Oh crap, I'm 19.8. My weather? My weather's pretty nice. Spring's coming. Okay. Off and on. Oops. Went too slow. So now I'm adjusting to the 23 zone. So off and on. Off, on. Come on. Slow down a bit. Why do I have a flashing red light? Who's screwing around with my switches? I had a flashing red light. Don't go screwing around with my switches. Why did I have a flashing red light? I don't understand that. I gotta moderate my chat. Come on. Beats the hell out of me. Have they modeled signal issues? Wouldn't that be cool? Well, YBK50's got a restricting at Sandcut. Did I actually, no. Who knows? So, there's switcher. You getting on? There's my train. Oh crap, 23, 22. There we go, we got 23, finally. Okay, we're good. You missed chatting with me and watching my journeys. Ah. I'm just trying to remember, I'm just trying to figure out what you mean I haven't been on lately. I was on last night. check my channel. Subscribe to my channel. I don't know how many subscribers we have. I get new subscribers all the time. I mean, I don't know where the hell I was. I remember when I hit 500, it wasn't that long ago. I'm well above 700 now. Is there a departure you can run? No. No. If I were you, Noah, if you hadn't, check out last night's video with grabbing. What you want to do now, as far as the trains that are out there, there's not too much. Dennis is a good. Dennis has a train that's currently stopped. Well, where's he going? Oh, he's heading to West Colton. I don't know if you'd want that one. There's a Z train coming up to Dennis. Oh, there's Switcher again. He must have missed his ride. Okay. I do like the grade crossing thing with these tunnels. I don't know if it's right or not, but... I don't know how I get the view anymore with the... There's a smoke, see? Okay, now we'll put it up to notch 8 because we're into the fun stuff now. It will regulate the altimeter. Altimeter. Friggin' plane. Alternator. The amps, yes. So it'll keep us going at 23, and like a bird crapped on my window, but I think it's the sun. The sun's kind of reflecting that way. It's just doing a weird thing. Hey, Switcher's here. He finally got on. So this is, if you're wondering how long it takes you to do this, this is a 5-hour run from Bakersfield to Barstow. Now, there's a lot of things that we can do along the way here. That West Colton train is coming, so that's good. So we're going to try some different things tonight. So we're coming up to 9 o'clock. How many engines and freight are we hauling today? How many engines and freight? I don't know how many engines I got, but let's see. Oops. Wrong way. I got a... I can't remember. Yeah, I do have a tunnel. So I got 4 units on the head end, which is okay for this, but there's the smoke. This is an intermodal train of 71 loads, no DPUs. We're just cruising around. You subscribed? Cool. I'll check out all the videos. I'm doing a series on this right now as far as tutorials go. We have a lot of new users in that, and I want to take them to a place where they feel comfortable to come on over. I don't bite. I'm shy. I'm not necessarily an outgoing person. I'm what do you call it? Introvert? Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of short tunnels. We get a lot of them. I like the wind. I didn't realize what that is. Somebody was complaining about that. I'll have to explain that to some of the dingle farts over on Train Sim. I knew they wanted to simulate wind at one time, so that's amazing. You have a question. How? I know you're driving a BNS train. Is there a sidetrack? And if you go to the sidetrack, and do you have to wait for a train to pass? Absolutely. This is going to happen later on. You'll see that coming. If you look at my dispatch display right now, I'm in the upper left-hand corner at Allard. That's me. You can see there's already a train coming out of. There's a meet going on at Tehachapi, actually. If you guys want a rail fan, there's a meet going on right there at Marcel, the Tehachapi Loop. We'll be there soon. Right now we're lit up to Cliff. But somewhere between Cliff and Woodford, I would imagine Rowan, I would expect a meet. Yeah, but I have very little variety. I gotta get to it. I ended up having a nap tonight. What was crazy is I had the rail cam up at Tehachapi, so I slept there, and I did that on purpose because I knew every time a train was gonna come by the camera, it was gonna start honking, so it would wake me up every time. And then it was getting closer. I was just like, I'll go back. I'll wait for the next train. It was kind of like my snooze alarm. It was kind of funny. I've been watching the rail cam a lot today. Lots of trains moving. This is why I was kind of surprised there was hardly anything here. Okay, look at this crap. It's Otto screwing around with the dispatch board again. It's Otto playing around with it. I imagine that's Otto doing that shit. No, why would Otto do that? Here. Hopefully you guys aren't doing that, because that shit don't happen by Otto. I've never seen Otto do that. Otto doesn't set restricting signals. Quit screwing around, whoever's doing that, guys. I know Otto doesn't do that. Otto does not set restricting signals. He doesn't. Somebody's screwing around with the signals. No. No, I have never seen that. That's not logic. That's bullshit. Alright, well, I guess we'll come to our first stop. Whoever's screwing around the signals, I'll find out who's doing it, because I got logs. I'll find out who's doing it. Okay? I'm telling you right now, do not screw around with the dispatcher. I will look at the logs later. We haven't had any issues up to this point. I've kept this site with no passwords. I will take a look at the logs in and around this time at 9 o'clock tonight, and I'll find out what's going on. So I got lights now. Do not screw around with the dispatcher board. Oh, I will. And I got IP blockers. I can do all kinds of things. So the warning's out there. Do not screw around with the boards. I don't want to have to moderate and put a password and all that stuff. I've done it before. I don't mind doing it. It's just, you know, we're gonna get troublemakers, and I'm SFL. No, I don't know. Okay, I'll put it back into notch 8 now. So because of that, that kind of eliminated the excitement of following the signals. I don't know what's going to happen between Woodford and Rowan yet. So for now on, I'll just watch the signals. But anyways, that's me at Beauville. I've got a train coming up to Wollong, and yeah, everything else seems to be fine. Oh yeah, I forgot the crossing here at Beauville. No, I don't know what trackside SFL or whatever that is. So if you guys Alt F1, do you get to see my scratch pad? Oops. Oh, okay. Then that's mine. So if I look at it, it says check logs, it says 1 p.m., but I'll know what it is. Actually, I'll go ahead and change that right now. Check logs, 9 p.m. And I will do it. So, who do we have on right now? We got Noah. We had Noah. Everybody else is running trains at the moment, but I'll see who comes in and out. Now I know it will what happens is it does actually it will readjust the signals, and it can do it en route. It has rules as far as how it does it, but it does not put signals into restricting. Restricting is a player move. Was that you, Switcher, that honked my horn earlier? I'm sure it was. It's no big deal. I don't mind people farting around with my cab once in a while. Well, they don't throw the train in emergency or some horse shit. Oh, unit alarm! Okay, so check out what's going on. The fan's high, but that's okay. Temperatures are up there. That's okay too. Engine RPM is up there. I know I don't have any DPUs, so there might have been something that triggered there for a second or just gave me a warning. That was the first time I ever had an engine alarm. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. I only throw flares at you. It does that when you're in tunnels. That's the first time it's done that for me. I've had the EOT get the EOT error, but I haven't even seen EOT error on this particular engine. I don't know if we get this on this one. Maybe that's what that one is. Maybe that's maybe this engine has the unit alarm, and some of the other ones, like the 70s, have a little bit more specific alarms. Yeah, you say tunnels do it. Yeah, I know, and I haven't seen any. So I might. Yeah, but I don't have a DPU. I only have an EOT, so maybe the EOT was. Maybe the EOT was disappearing. It's registering right now, that's for sure. That was cool. Okay, I cheated. I see I got a meet coming up at Rowan, so... Normally I don't like to cheat, but with everybody screwing around with signals, I wanted to make sure nobody screws around with it anymore. And I will check the logs. What's Bart with OS word? What do you want, Bart? I'm gonna hide that. Not that I care about swearing, but that's why I got moderation on there. So it's kind of weird because I put it for moderation to avoid the spam, but yet I get these goofy things that come on here, and then somebody's just saying the S word is not a big deal. Like shit, I say shit all the time. Oh, okay. Well, Fred said hi. Okay. Mary Wilma. That's... What the hell's Mary Wilma? Never heard of that. $72.13. All right. They're telling me that switches are lined for somebody else right now. That's nice. No engine is on fire. No. Well, it went off, so that's okay. We'll cool it down up here. Nothing's on fire that I see. Do, 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 do. Still got greens. Smoke coming out of the tunnel. Normal. Hey, Satan. Oh, I see. Yeah, I was hoping to get the newer unit tonight, but that's okay. Yeah, I got more lights on the other units. This one's kind of older. Not as old as the SDs. Oh yeah, yeah, that's okay. We're good. Okay, there's our first restrictive signal. Got a flasher. So that signal means diddly squat on this route. That's just an indication of saying, okay, we're coming up to something. No biggie. If it was higher speeds, then yeah, that would, you know, be a cause for concern. Or if you're coming up to a, if you're coming up to two signals that are in close proximity, that's, you know, information you need. Flasher, which I always call them flashers, just because they're flashing yellow. The next one's going to be a yellow light, so that's an approach medium. And like I said, approach medium means nothing because the speed limit right now is 23 miles an hour. I'm not even at that, so it's giving full throttle. Well, I love the sound in there. Show us your trains, please. No, I'm driving. You want to see my train? Is that what you're saying? I thought you said trains as in plural. Ooh, hello. That was neat. There's the train behind me. Is that cool? How's that? I gotta watch what I'm doing ahead of me. See? Okay. Here's where the fun begins. I'm not going to look at the dispatch board anymore. We'll get into the clear here. Just like last night, we set the counter. We got a 5,400 foot train tonight. So, a little bit longer. Yeah, glad you liked it. Yeah, Scott's an older fella. He can do that. Wish he was around right now, but he's been recovering. Hopefully he'll come in here. He should know when I'm here most nights. Probably fell asleep watching the news. But Scott, SMRI, he's been with us since day one, just like Quincy. All right, Bart. So I'm slowly notching up, or slowly notching down. I got 1.2 miles. I'm fine. Gravity is going to stop me very quickly. Unlike, I will not have to use any brakes whatsoever. So you'll see how this works out nicely. So right now I'm going 17. I don't want to slow down too much. I still got 3,000 to clear that signal. I do not want to slow down too much where I'm going to impede a train that's all of a sudden going to be coming beside me. But I do want to make sure that, you know, I am going to stop, obviously. Stopping on a hill is the stopping part's easy. Getting going again can be tough. And the key is to try to keep yourself rolling and just stall yourself out. You don't want to start applying brakes and doing all kinds of other nonsense when you're going uphill. Now, if I have a heavier train, it gets more difficult. This train is well equipped, but I only have
347.0.
I have 4 units up front, which means I got a lot of power. By rights, I could isolate 1 unit if it gives me problems. So if I divide 3.8, that is 1.9. So I could easily isolate a 3rd unit if it was causing broken couplers and all kinds of other things. So we're 0.7 miles away. I'm less than 1,000 feet of clearing the everything here. So this is a good pace. The goal here is, and I see the train right now. See it? This is going to be a running meet. This isn't going to be a stop on the hill situation. He's coming down the mountain right now. So if you don't see him, I see him right. Oh, there he is, right there. I saw him back there. Huh? There. Now he probably was already in, so he had a yellow. Now I can back off a little bit more. But not too much. We might have a running meet here. I've cleared the siding. It's a running meet for him, that's for sure. It'll probably be a running meet for me as well. .3. Okay, I gotta back off now. So I don't stall, right? I just want to get... There we go. So we're coming down now. I'm going to keep it at notch 4. Because I do want to roll. You can stop on a dime here, pretty much. If you need to. On a hill, it's not a problem. I'm looking at my speedometer. I'm 0.2 away. You got all these curves, and then you got everything in front of me, so I don't want to know what the signal is. Nobody tell me what the signal is. I don't care. I'm gonna play it by. Okay, it looks like we're gonna have a signal over on the left-hand side, if I recall. I'm 0.2 away. I'm letting myself drift now. I'm not notch 3. It's slowly starting to ease off. 0.2. I could probably go down to notch 2, but I don't want to stall backwards. This is a slow enough, safe speed that I'll be able to stop.
UP detector milepost.
That's his tail end. He's on the other side of the siding.
No defects.
That's
No
him.
defects. Total axle.
There's the red signal.
0. Train speed 2 mph.
I'm gonna go to notch 2.
74 degrees.
I'm gonna get the signal any minute.
Detector out.
Southern Pacific. Takes 20 seconds for him to clear after he gets out. I'm going to go to the notch 3 now. Amperage is fine. Nothing to worry about there. I'm starting to raise. There's a flashing yellow. It'll go green and we're good. Okay, now. Be patient with this. Just be patient. I have 3.9 on the front end, but I have 4 units. Okay. I'm already pulling 10 amps. I'll put the sand on. I probably don't need it. But that'll give me a little bit more I don't know, grab. You don't want to... There it goes. See the amps going down now? That's what you want to see. It was sitting up there for a bit. So now it's getting into the gear. Once it gets to the bottom of the valley of what I call the valley of the numbers, and it starts climbing up, that's when you want to go. That's when you want to throttle up. And it's about right now. There it is. We'll go up to notch 4. Starting to come down the valley again. And when I talk about valley, this is the only thing I am looking at right now. I'm not even going to look at outside. I know what the scenery's like out there. See the amps? This is very important, especially when you have a lot of power at the front end. You can pull a coupler pretty easily. It's at the okay. It's almost at the valley. There. See when it stutters. I'm just gonna look here. Yeah, we're okay. Just want to make sure we're okay. There it comes down. We still got three notches. We're at 10.4 miles an hour. We're doing good. We have 4 units on this thing. 4 units is going to have a hard time on a manifest. You want to, if Quincy ever wants a challenge, run 4 units of a manifest train out of Bakersfield. I'm sure that's fun.
7.0.
Ah, Quincy's leaving bad weather. I'm in a solar flare. Notch 6. Don't panic when it goes up to 11 amps and 1100 amps and all that other stuff. That's plenty. We're okay. Our next signal is 0.3. So just keep an eye on that. I'm watching that. I just want you guys to focus on what I'm doing too. The sand right now is just it buys me extra. I can't tell with the sun going like crazy here. So it's still valleying. Still valleying. Okay, I'm showing the art of railroading right now. And this is all experience. The more you do it, the more you get used to it. But see, we're up to 17 miles an hour now. We're almost right back to full power. I could probably punch at the notch 8. I'm just being extra careful. It's, especially when you're new, it's much easier just to be patient. Just be patient and let your train do the work. I can punch it now. Remember, my speed control is on. It's going to stop me at 23, and we're fine. Now I'm at 1076. I can take the sand off. Everything's coming down. We're fine. That's how you want to meet on a hill. Now, in case I had to stop there, I would have been fine too. All I would have had to do is notch it down one more. Never apply the brakes. You want to try to stall out on the hill and use your power to keep you there. Because once you put brakes into the equation, then you're dealing with another force that you have to deal with. It's much better to deal with the power. Oh, you have, and it's a case. Well, yeah, you're much more experienced than I am. What I would do on that dead lift stop, applied full application on my Indy, notched up to 3 or 4 slowly. Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, using the Indy too. And use a count of 20 seconds a notch. I've heard that too. I like the valleys. I find the amperage of the valleys are really reassuring. Because when you're counting up to 20, you get all excited, especially when you're new and you're excited. I'm like, holy crap, this is a real train simulator. And you get excited, huh?
347.0. No defects. No defects. Total
Oh, that's...
axles, 308.
Yeah.
Train
Okay.
speed, 2.
That's my effect detector saying everything's good.
74 degrees. UP detector out.
Yeah, that was for you, Bart. So it eases the coupler and extra air compression. It gives more. It allows you to pump more air. Gives you more coupler tension. Like right now, I have 4 units. Think of my train right now. I have a 5,000 foot train. I have a lot of power on the front end. I hit 3.8 HPT. They don't recommend 4 units. In fact, I think it's illegal. Is it not illegal to have 4 units on Tehachapi? I thought you're supposed to be 3, but the problem is the AI system actually throws in 4 units. I think it's okay on Cajon for some reason, but Tehachapi, no. Maybe it's both of them. I don't know, but they like throwing 4 units on the top of these. Whoops, was that a crossing? I don't know. I didn't see the whistle post, so it was just a little private thing. Yeah, no problem. So we did it. We accomplished everything that we wanted to do there. Oh, looks like I got a Z train coming down. I could try something just out of fun. Here, let's have some fun with this, shall we? I'm all for experiments. Star 5-4. So once again, to tone dispatcher, DTMF star 5-4. Now auto might not do a damn thing. So I can cancel my routing. I'm going to request the next siding. And let's see if he gives it to me. Yeah, there's no available siding for you right now. Yes, there is. There's something called up ahead. Okay, well, let's try this one. Oh, that one... Nah, that's okay. I could cancel my routing. He never wants to give sidings. Like, if it was back here, he might give me one. He would actually give it, but he says there's no siding here. Yeah. All you have to do is cancel your routing and then ask for the next siding or some baloney like that. He doesn't know how to do that very well. I thought 4 units. I thought there was too much horsepower on the head end, according to the rule book, or not the rule book, the timetables. I think it's the employee timetable for Mojave. I think it's in special instructions. Special instructions, if I recall, seeing Mojave sub, and definitely Mojave sub. I'm not too sure about Cajon, but I remember reading back about maybe 10, where I don't know where the hell it was. Not 10. It hasn't been around for 10. 5 years ago or something like that, one of the ETTs had only so much horsepower on special subdivision special instructions towards the end of the subdivision page, and it listed what the maximum head end horsepower could be. And I think you by rights you were supposed to cut out a 4th unit if you had one, but I could be wrong. Yeah, sounds good, Switcher. Sorry, I keep missing the damn chat because I get so much stuff where I'm not paying attention. That thing's got to beep again. But, you know, due time. We missing a good sunset here or what? All the fun was stopping on a hill. And so 4 gives you this nice view here. You get QWAST, and then you got WAST to turn, go in, go out, and then Q launches your pitch like that, and then you can get control. You can go really quick. Where the hell's my sun? I guess it's over here somewhere. Problem is I can't get down. I can't get down far enough because I'm in the mountains. It's over there somewhere. Oh, we'll see it in a second here. We'll get a long view here as we come around. Maybe. There, how about that? Ooh, that's nice. Little horseshoe. I guess I'm getting the brightness in behind the mountains because I don't see the sun. Oh, there's Tehachapi Loop. Walong. We're coming up to it. Maybe we'll keep these views. Oh, jeez, I better get in. I forgot the alerter doesn't, the alerter likes to do shit to you. I wish it would flash alerter on the thing. Yeah, welcome to Be a Local. Oh, I'm using old timetable rules. Oh, I can't stand fencing. I don't like fencing. I know people do it. I hate it. I just don't like it. I just don't like fencing. Fencing is when you have distributed power, so if I had something on that B column and C column on the right screen, it would, hey, I got a flasher. That's interesting. I shouldn't be looking, but What am I going here? Oh, I only got up to Marcel right now. That's interesting. Yeah, that's why I like choosing them too. Love the echo. Hit the 1 or 2 key, I think, is the avatars. Just 1 or 2. There's different ones. There's bowing and there's waving. I just keep on hitting the alerter key. I saw the sun there for a minute. There we go. See, it's lying. It says it doesn't recognize. It's behind the mountain. Some of the reflections are a little screwy because it doesn't recognize the distant mountains as a. But it looks like the sun's coming through when it's really not. Not that I can see, anyways. So we had a approach medium coming up, which is interesting. I'm not going to. Then I will twist them. Ooh, twisting. Rest of my train still down there? Yep. Alrighty. So the old siding used to be here in version 2 and before, but they decided to do this. The daylit tunnel or whatever. So one thing about intermodals too is you'll get through. Oh, I do have an approach signal. So I guess they're going to hold me here, or they're thinking about holding me here. 1.5. Who cares? We're okay for a few minutes. We're still going uphill at a 2% grade. We'll be doing that till summit. But yeah, as I was saying, as far as timing goes, what did I start tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern? It's 9:47, and we just got through. We just got through a long. So we're probably by the end of the night we're gonna get to where we were last night, heading the other way. So that's not too bad. That's almost the entire Mojave sub. BNSF side, anyways. Of course, we're on the UP Mojave sub with BNSF rights right now. Okay, so we're 1 mile away. Okay, so Otto's speaking with SP 5861, which is not me. My unit 7213. You can see it on the display. On some units, you have to look up there and see it up there. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool, Bill. I guess it's more for visibility. But the thing is, though, when you speak about visibility, you come out a cliff and you got the signal the way it is. So I don't know. Okay, we're 0.7. I gotta start slowing down. So we've got 3 people running trains right now, and well, 4 if you count the switcher. He's doing a power move right now, but you can see how busy it looks. Like unable to issue mainline authority. This is what I love about version 3. And Otto's not perfect. We've already seen that. We've seen as far as the way those signals went. I'm almost certain that was somebody screwing around, and I'll find out. If somebody knows that they did it, then they have to fess up to it. So they don't fess up to it and tell me, give me an explanation. Then we're gonna have a talk. Because you can't screw around with the dispatch boards. I mean, yes, I know it's a sim. I know it's not real life and all that, but still, you're screwing around with people's enjoyment. Like I was looking at that, I was like, what the hell's a flashing red coming up all of a sudden? I know Otto does some crazy stuff with routing stuff. Okay, so I'm only going 8 miles an hour, so I slowed a little bit prematurely there. I'll pick it up to notch 5 here. Now notice my amps they're okay. But I'm now into that where I have to be patient type thing. Okay. I'm going to come back down to 4. Like I said, to be patient, right? And I do see the signal now. It is red. So now I can go over to here, call our friend. He hasn't said anything that I recall, so maybe he said he was unable to route me and then he decided to do it. Yeah, he's acting like I don't have a signal. Okay, so let's request a signal. Oh, I heard you the first time? What? Alright. Proceed on signal indication. Yeah, okay, buddy. Does that mean you just gave me a signal? Yeah, you heard me the first time, alright, you dozer. Okay, let's put the sand on. Let's screw around with him, shall we? Let's screw around with him. Yeah, we got nothing coming. That's why I was wondering what was going on. Cancel my routing. Okay, see? The signal just canceled. So this is how you stop on a hill. I took the sand off. Actually, I'll put it back on for a minute. Now I'm giving myself independent brake. That's what the brake chamber is going up. Slowly bringing it up to full. Notice I'm in notch 2. I'm only 687 amps right now, so I can turn the sand off, although it's automatic at this point. So now we're at a full stop. You can see clearly, you know, our train is secure. Even though we're going notch 2 to keep the hill, our train is secure. Now I'm going to keep going. I just wanted to show you this. So F12 to get out. There's different ways you can do it here. You can shift F11. That puts you up on... I don't know where the hell that put me on. That's not the shift F11 I thought. Right shift F11? Oh, that puts me in the other seat. What the hell? I don't know. Some engines will let me go out the wide. So F12. Get you out there, and then you can go ahead and look around. I sometimes will fly up here and just see if the dispatcher decided to route somebody against me, which they haven't yet. We'll go up here, way up into the stratosphere to try to see. There's the sun, see? I just told you he was behind the mountains. Shades there, but... certain mountains, it knows, it puts the shade like we're in right now. Other places, I don't know. But it is what it is. I enjoy it. I enjoy the scenery for what it is. Okay. So what else can I do as far as, like, I can do a quick inspection through there. You see all the tags. If one of them had something screwed up on it, you would see a bright pink color to it. The OT's on the back. It is now on. Do you have to wait now? No, I volunteered to do that. So I do not have authority. I asked Otto. I asked Otto to take away my clearance. So we did a little bit of a, who knows what we did, crew change, whatever, visual inspection. Who knows? So now we go ahead. We're going to tone them up again. So there was no opposing signal. I asked him to take away that signal just to demonstrate. Go ahead and request a signal, and we will see what we get. Acknowledged. And we got a signal. Okay. So now I give it to notch 3 because before that was giving us power forward. I turn the sand on and then I slowly release the independence. Just to see how it reacts. So I went up to 4. That was not supposed to do that. But notice that we didn't break a coupler or anything. So, knock on wood. See, we're at 1200 amps. We're still okay. If that was... I've broken a coupler when the rail driver suddenly detects that I hit 2 notches than 1. It's happened. Like I said, I like to be patient. I wouldn't try to up it right now. See it coming down? There goes the amps down again. I want to get that one in your head. That's how I do it. Other engineers like Quincy, who are real life engineers, were trained a different way. This is the hobby me. And there's many ways of doing this. There's no real one wrong way, as long as you follow the rules. And right now I'm within the rules as far as I am aware. I don't know the rules. I don't have them memorized either, by the way. If I took a rule exam, I'd probably fail. Signals I'm pretty good at. I think I'd pass that one. I think you have to get 100%, don't you, Quincy? Or do they allow you to have one wrong? They allow you to get the one wrong. It's the one where you have to stop at the signal. The big confusion always is it an absolute stop or is it a permissive stop? That's a big one. That should be an automatic failure. But anyways, the other ones aren't too bad. I mean, they're all important, but oh, solar flare. What's going on? Okay, here. I saw a solar flare or something. Oh, it's going into sunset mode or whatever the hell it's doing. No, I don't think they're escape tracks. I think they are. I think they're set-off tracks. Is that what they're supposed to be? Are they? I don't know. I never thought of it as an escape track to be. There we go. Take the sand off and we're all set. Just like that. Well, since I got the sand here, or the light I should say, I can keep the cabin light off. We'll turn our step lights on and everything else should be fine. Yeah, so I think this is where we got to last night or something. I don't know what you mean by no tags. Control, oops, Control 11, Control L on the other side. I'm going to go to his train, see what he's got. Yeah, helpers too. You should put 2 locomotives in the back. It's a lot easier. What are you talking about for my train, Jeffrey? Because I got plenty of power. I don't need easier is one thing, but you know, they all take gas. So usually, I mean, we have trains that have them, but I mean, this is only a 5400 train. On the Needle sub, they have a lot bigger trains, although it's not really modeled in this because they have to keep the lengths at a certain height because of the auto dispatching. Plus the AI system, or sorry, the AI spawner never actually spawned in large trains very well. You can create trains and run 10,000 footers, but you're going to have problems with the auto dispatching. That's correct. And then the reason why that is, Bill, is because normally the intermodals are not that heavy. You may like, these are actually way too heavy for what they are. If you look at my train, these are all supposedly fully loaded. That just don't happen. That's fully loaded only happens for, I think, grain trains are usually fully loaded to load capacity. Coal trains are loaded to load capacity. But I've had machinery that ships by rail, and we're talking, you know, 4,000 pounds. There's a lot of times they just take up a lot of capacity. There's a lot of electronics in them. You know, sometimes they're hollow. Like cylindrical parts of machinery, vegetable processing machinery, what I deal with, and where I work, and it can take up a lot of space, and you don't even have to take up the entire container. Sometimes they're just, they'll ship them by rail because it's better to use rail for that part of the logistics. But that's usually why. It's rare you will see it. Manifest trains are a little bit different. They try to cramp in as much as they can of various shipments, so you don't have necessarily you have a lot of stock of one, and they try to they usually try to they usually have one commodity a lot of times in a lot of places. Tank cars are for sure. Box cars, I mean, they don't really have LTL freight anymore, so a lot of it's usually the same commodity, boxes of goods or whatever, but they'll try to load those things up, and you won't go full capacity either. You won't go fully loaded, but you'll be heavy. There'll be two engines. Yeah, you can. A lot of trains do it. This is how Run8 does it, though. So where they get that idea from, I've seen one and one. I've seen one and one on a fairly long train here in Canada, where you don't have the grades as much, so you have one unit, and these are, we're talking 10,000 footers with 2 units. They'll have one in the front, one in the middle. That's it. I don't see it very often, but I've seen. I don't know if we would say 10,000 footers, but I've seen. I've seen some crazy stuff. Definitely 2-in-1s. I've seen goofy stuff. I've seen stuff where manifest trains. They'll even stuff that climbs the escarpment here in Niagara, which I don't know if what the percentage of the grade of the escarpment might be at 2%. I don't know if it's that much, but oh, I forgot to put the brights back on. I was wondering why it looked so dark back when I was stopped there. Yeah. I like to go with what Run8 gives me. And I know that sounds, it sounds simple. It's designed to be that way. Put it this way, I got to go through and I have to add a whole shitload of trains now. I still have to do it. I haven't done it yet. We're not having enough variety in the AI trains right now. That's because I don't have enough trains in there. Because we've had to put everything in from scratch. And I just took a whole shitload out because of the bug in at Daggett. Now I can put it back in if I want to. I'm debating whether or not I should. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to leave it and wait for them to get the bug fixed, and then add the trains back in properly when it's ready to do so. But so far today, I don't think you guys I haven't seen any issues at Daggett, I don't think, huh? I think we've been good. So, nothing surprising here. We got trains coming up. Oh, we got LOQ 53 out here too. What's LOQ 53 doing out here? I didn't notice that. LLQ53. I said I was going to run that last night, tomorrow night. You got to run LLP53 first. Might have to start putting some procedures in as far as locals to be run, just so people know what can or can't be run. That's not one that should be run. So LLQ 53 should not be run. I don't know where. I don't even know what he's got. He shouldn't have anything. See, crap! I got a train in the middle here. How many feet is he? Oh, here he is. 1,443 feet. Okay. I don't know what he's got. There was one industry that wasn't served, so maybe that's what he did. And if that's the case, no biggie. But I'm not gonna have room to bring it in. I was originally going to serve it with that stuff coming up, so I'll just run it tomorrow. But let's see if he catches me on 0. Yeah, so the channel shows that 0 will transmit to everybody. So they see it, but then they reply back, and they have to switch over to channel 0. You can do everything from channel 0. I like having the separate channels, especially when it gets busy. Oh, okay, yeah, no problem, Mario. I'm just curious what you got. Because LLQ 53 usually doesn't run until LLP 53 runs. I see you're like, I think you got like 1,000 feet or something, but there shouldn't be anything for LLQ 53 except maybe a few of those cars that were left over. Going through to Tehachapi. Oh, that's fine. No, he's got the right one. What happened was there was some cars that were left over on my train, which is we're sitting in Mojave, so he took them up. And I'm gonna run LLP. In fact, I should take a look at what LLP 53's got to do. I don't want to. I can't run it tomorrow morning though, because I gotta work. Nah, I'll run it tomorrow night. I'll run it early. Oh, 70, you doofus. I'm in a 70 zone now. Now it gets fun. Then we get to go downhill. So this is kind of cool. We were coming through the other night and it was getting dark coming up through Mojave, so now we're doing the opposite. This is what we did last night. Yeah, I'm gonna switch I'm gonna do LOP 53 tomorrow, and that'll give me an LOQ 53 for the next day. No problem. No problem, Bart. Yeah, well, I'll get some better communication information on the sheets and stuff like that. Okay, here comes train my way. I love how they dim now. So we're up at Summit. Summit Y.
UP detector cloud post 363.8 track 1 no defects total axle 262 train speed 43 mph ambient temperature 66 degrees UP detector out.
Rocking and rolling. Nothing like doing 70-70 passing. I didn't quite get up to 70, but I tried. Oh, look how beautiful it is. That night sky behind me. Yeah. I'm busy. Nice.
UP detector cloud post 363.8 track 2.
So we're approaching that 70 mile an hour, and we're also going downhill now. So Don't need to put a minimum set yet, but I should put minimum dynamics at least. Yeah, that's not too bad. Uh-oh.
Detector, outpost 363.8, track 2. Stop your train.
Ah!
Stop your train. Lugging equipment at axle 4.
Minimum brakes. Or not minimum brakes, sorry. Full set.
Detector out.
Always make sure you don't panic with the crossings. You don't put it into emergency. You're not in emergency right now. So I have a full set of air, and I got full dynamics right now. You do not put the independence on yet. You probably won't need the independence. You could eventually, but just bring it to a controlled stop. Emergency is not good to put on the train if you don't have to. I just put a report in there, and then so anybody hears me, and okay, take out that. I have full now I can put full independence on. I have full brake. That's fine. Turn my flashlight on, go over to the other side of the track so I don't get hit by anything. And we walk the train. Now some people fly by. Where's the trains coming? I got a unit train coming. Kind of want to see him. I'm double stack containers. What's my son up to tonight? I don't know. He's quarantined just like me. Progressive Farms. Da, 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 da. Oh, good. It's not too far away. You're talking about driving an Amtrak on the server. That won't happen. Not this. Not what we have set up currently, because we're just a Mojave sub. There are no Amtraks, except in Bakersfield, unless you want to drive an Amtrak from Bakersfield off the north end, or run from Needle Spawn to Cajon Spawn. Alright, so this looks like the beauty. Dragon equipment fixed. Piece of scrap or something. Who knows? Whatever. Walk my way back. Okay, you guys are talking about other stuff. The BNSF ATG, I'm not too sure. I can't remember what ATG is. We're heading right through to Needles. So that's the end of my territory. I'm not going to make it there tonight. We are stopping in 30 minutes. So I want to get back onto my sleeping schedule because I am working right now. Does anybody remember what DTMF code I used to repeat the detector? I always forget what the hell that is. Forgot to dim my headlight. Hey, there's a Stockton. Oh, that's a unit train. That was a manifest at first. I had a dragging equipment detector I just fixed. Had to walk back to the car and get it going. Atlanta, Georgia? Really? Wow. Okay, we're on a flat surface, so that's good. Yes, there is. I can't remember what the hell it is. I don't know if it's the problem is, and I'm gonna cheat and fly. The problem is usually it's just one axle. When a detector goes off, I'll fly and cheat. And these poor guys, I'm blocking them. Look at the traffic I got tied up. Oh man. Yeah, it's okay. I should be fine because I have no other purple letters behind me. Okay.
Victor, Bravo, 363.8, track 1.
Oh, crap. Where can I find this? Run8? Run8studios.com. And if you want to see more of the videos, subscribe to my channel and you'll see all kinds of crap. I'll be back in a second. I'll let this run for a little bit. Let it pump my air in while I grab my banana. I didn't eat earlier today. It's my home office all of a sudden. Day 1 of quarantine, 9 to go. Woohoo! Banana. Give me my banana. Want my banana. But Emmett's doing good. He tested positive for COVID yesterday, and I was outside with him talking earlier, and good spirits, cold symptoms. So he gave me a 10-day working vacation. Amazing how that works. But anyways, I'll take it. I'm not complaining. Government gives, and there's nothing illegitimate. We're following the rules. The government here in Canada gives my employer 3 days of workman's compensation to cover for my wages. I'm like, what the hell? Glad they got so much money to throw around. Yeah, so this is day 1. Day 0 was yesterday. This is day 1, and I got 9 to go. It sucks because I'm not supposed to be able to go into restaurants or I gotta order my stuff online, which I haven't really done yet. Stupid. Oh, okay. Sorry. Type with one hand because I got a banana in the other. See you, Mateo. Nope. Get the dynamics going while we're going downhill now. Yeah, I'm gonna run LOP 53 and LOQ 53. I'm gonna. If you guys ever want to reserve a train or something like that, just post up in the forum. People are supposed to check the forums anyways, and we'll try to keep an eye on it for you. So even if like you want to run the Edison tomorrow night, I don't think anybody's going to take it from you. I usually post in the forum that you've got it and that you'll finish it tomorrow or something like that. I should have mentioned that. But okay. Oh, I got a sighting. Why are you giving me a sighting there? That's a bug. I wonder if I should stop here for the night. No. Actually, you know something? I may stop here tonight. It actually sent me on to UP because it found a siding and totally avoided. Gotta be careful of that crap, I guess. Blocking traffic again. Alright, let's call this goofball up. He tries. It's a good place to stop anyways. So this is how you normally, if you're on a main line, you call dispatcher. You cancel my routing. Notice the signal just went to red. Okay. Then you F12. Get out of your engine. And you go ahead and you take control of him. Click the AI recrew. And hopefully he takes you to some place where he's supposed to take you. Yeah, this time he only went to BNSF crossover. So what happened was he instead of going to Sanborn, which is what he's supposed to, he avoided checking the routing here, and he just went ahead and did it. How old is Emmett? He's 13 right now. Be 14 this early on this summer. Oh, let me put Shift Z here. Whoops, what am I doing? There we go. Now I'm doing a rolling inspection, which is customary for crews or recrewing. Well, it's better weather in the sim here than it was yesterday. With a downpour rain. Very cool though. I'm anxious, or not anxious. I'm very excited to see when the storms start coming. I had snow. I haven't had snow in a while now, so I guess we're getting past that now. It'll be interesting to see if we how far we push the things. It looks like we're trending towards going to a 6-to-1 slow clock. Right now we're at a 7-to-1. If we go to 6-to-1, that means we try to accomplish all the locals within 6 days as opposed to 7. And each time, I'll do it each week. I'll see how it goes. If I don't know where we are. Like we're early on in the cycle, so I gotta set up a locals list, and then do something like that this week maybe. If not this weekend, I'm gonna have tons of time this weekend. Oh, he's 13, so he's going to be 14. I thought I said somebody asked how old he was. How old is he going to be? So I thought, yeah, how old is Emmett? How old is he going to be? Yeah, he'll be 14 next year if he's 13 this year. That's all that. Let's keep things rolling here. Should I check the logs? I said I was going to do that, shouldn't I? So this is how you check the logs. Yeah, I'll check that later. I got too many things to worry about. and then that West Colton RV was from DLL. Yeah, whatever. I'm just replacing what is on. Whoa, what's this? Cool. Hey, Bob. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, he seems a lot older than he is sometimes. Okay, I'm just checking out my chat here. So, yeah, so when you're on here, what I normally do, and this is what I was going to do. So it's 10:49. So for example, I'm going to click on the UP Bakersfield, and I am going to put in. I don't know where LOQ53 did it make it? Let me just double check. I don't see it around, so I assume it did. Let me fly down and see. I don't see it on the mains, put it that way. Yeah, I was gonna pass by it, but there's my train that I gave up. All right, let's see what we got. I know it doesn't go this far, but I don't see where that train went to, because I think that's where it went, but I could be wrong. Just check the. I'm the only one on the server now, so I'll be shutting down shortly. But so we're coming into Mojave here. What do we got here? Oh, I see. Okay. Where did all that come from? Oh, he did all the industries. Nah, you're not supposed to do that. So, normally what you do, I didn't realize he did all of them. I just realized it now. Yeah. So I was afraid he was going to do that, but I was too late because he was already coming back by the looks of it. So we'll get some industry guidelines going on. Basically, you don't want to empty an industry and not bring cars back. So there's a train that comes. It's LOP 53 that serves it. So what would happen? I thought I saw cars up there. Didn't I pass by the plant earlier? And I'm just trying to figure out where all those cars came from. Oh, he might have just... I'm trying to figure out what he emptied. Let me see here. What did he empty? So that's another thing too. You should post on if you're gonna do things. Generally, I like to post on the Discord. So LOP, LOQ, but there's really no rules on it. So I'll start investigating that a little bit, but no biggie. LOQ 53. Okay, he hasn't been to Monolith. He hasn't been to PPG Aerospace or ChemTool. Okay, so he hasn't come up to Monolith yet. So what he did, if I understand correctly, I think I know what he did. I don't know for sure though. I don't even know if he did any. I don't know where the hell those cars came from, to be quite honest. This is my guess. Oh yeah, they came all from. Oh, they were. Sorry, yeah. This is part of LO. This is the local. Okay. So back here. So generally speaking, we would bring new cars for that while we're picking up. It just saves time. So I know people are looking for locals, which is an oddity because that doesn't happen very often. But we will get it to that point. Tomorrow, what I do is I bring in LOP 53. LOP 53 comes in from Highland. It's a boring ass train. I might run it. And then I could have an LOQ 53 ready. So I'll explain. I'll try to explain this one. So when you go into the spawn points and you're looking at Highland, I think it is. Yeah, it's Highland. It's Highland siding. I don't know why the hell it comes out of Highland. Does it not? Oh wait. I don't see it though. It's not Highland siding southbound, I don't think. It shouldn't be. Or northbound? Why the hell do I got north? Yeah, northbound. It is a northbound. I don't see it there. Okay. I'll find it. I gotta get rid of all these duplicate ones. Gobble northbound? What the hell? Una siding? I don't even know what the hell half of these are. I gotta get rid of these. UP from West Colton. How about that one? There it is. So UP from West Colton, you would spawn this train. So when you spawn that train, this is what happens. You get way over here. So you can see way the hell down here is Cajon. Now notice it's loaded on my system because you can see the tracks are not there. That's because I don't have it loaded in, but I do own it. So when you go to, what would happen is on this, whoops, let me click onto this. So I click onto LOP 53. And you see all the industries that it has. So right control, you see the pickups and you see the setups. This is the important part. So it's a 32 car train, Camaro Water, Stock Building Store, Progress, Camara, with pickups at USA Services, Stock, Progress, and Camara. I don't think there was any set-offs at USA. Nope. But anyways, that's that one. So let me, what is it called? Let me do a print screen of this. Let me do a print screen. Actually, yeah, no, that's okay. We will do a... I think this will work. Ah, shit, it doesn't. Okay. Well, in that case, I have to go into this. This should work. Yeah. Actually, screw that. Screw that one. I don't like that one. Let's go back to train types. So I don't mind somebody else getting their shot at this tomorrow. What do we got here? Yeah, we'll go with that. UP from West Colton. Okay. I know I tried to do a circle the best I can. It is what it is. I'll check the chat in a second. Hey Bart, do you ever been on Amtrak? Okay, where is that train going? What train? I don't know what train it was. Do control function alt print screen. That takes a screenshot. Oh, that's okay. No, it wouldn't allow me to do an F8, Bill, when I was in the F6. Like I do prints every video that I have as a print screen. Like if I hit F8, notice it clicks. I tried F8. It would not. If you have Control F6 or Control that, watch. Try F8. Okay, it didn't work before. I tried it. I swear I tried it. No. Hang on. I know I was in there. That's my switch list. Okay, now I got this. Let's see if this works. See? F8 doesn't work. When you're in the AI trains menu for some reason. I don't know. Some functionality does, others don't. So that's why I had to go get the thing. I probably could have done the print screen message, but that's okay. I wanted to do that highlight anyways. No, I got screenshots all the time. Any Amtrak train. Are you talking about this? I don't know what you guys are talking about Amtrak trains for. But anyways, whatever. There's not going to be any Amtrak trains here if you're trying to talk about what's on the video. Let me go into real quick because I want to post this before I forget, before I go to bed and call this a night. Wrong one. So, over on UP Bakersfield. Okay. So there we go. So that's how you know, anybody can spawn a train on here. There's various locals. I'm gonna clean up this list a little bit, but I was having night Jeffrey. So once again, all you do is hit the spawn button. There's only one train in there. Then that will spawn a train like that way off at the very entrance, at the very end of the track to the UP West Colton. Sorry, UP from West Colton on the UP Mojave sub. What's available in the Mojave sub? Of course, I don't have Cajon connected, which is why that does that. But with all these locals that are going on, the other way you can see what's available, of course, is by that's the switch list of that last train, which no longer exists. Of course, the other way you can see is what is ready. So of course USA Services has stuff to be picked up, as does those. And then LOQ 53 has Monolith, PPG Aerospace, and ChemTool. So there is a southern and a northern half. I will have stuff on LOP 53 for those industries in LOQ 53. That's the supply train for that. And when you look into all the, this was the one I did the other day, and it's bringing the time down now, and other ones are, you know, going along nicely. And I think that's it. I can't think of anything else. Like, I mean, we are ways away from something being available again. So I think I'm definitely going to put it down to a 6-1. I think we have the people, so bear with me. I don't want to act like a yo-yo. And then, you know, because, you know, some people are interested and then they don't come back, and, you know, you got to be very, very careful. So once this week is up, we'll go ahead and we will bring it down to the 6-1, because it looks like it can handle it. I figure 7-1 was an easy fix. What that will mean is Barstow will become much busier. Everything becomes busier as far as Barstow, the locals, all that other stuff. So, like when we go into California here, we're on a Tuesday schedule right now. We are only 6 hours in. This is actually very interesting right now. Now, mind you, there's supply trains coming in as well. The first of which is going to come in tomorrow night. So there's a 5-day cycle on the industries themselves. So you got to wait until those come up. What do we have that's close? I keep hitting the wrong one. Left control L. Out of all the industries, let's see what we got, because these are all, like I said, on 5 days. I think 103 was being served tonight, so we have some that are hasn't been switched yet. I think that was the one side. So 103 is still being worked on, as far as I know. 0611. Okay, so we're less than 2 days away from Boron Local. That will have cars in Barstow. So in 2 days there will be another Boron Local that is ready. And then no, there is no 1161. Of course, Q63 is currently, if we go up to the top here, we're 73 hours, at least 74 hours before that has any availability. That one's even further off, because that just got that was just done, the amber chemical one. Looks like the Boron Local is going to be the first one to fall. So, like, if there's a backlog, then I can tell you right now, don't worry about it. It's going to come. This will probably be, this is one that's going to be available in 48 hours. So we're talking, what's today? Monday? By Thursday. By Thursday, it looks like the locals are slowly going to start coming back in. And what I can do then is I can go back in and make sure before the next 2 days starts up, I will take these timers and I will put into 96 hours. Currently they are 120. I'll bring them down to 96 hours, and I will, after this cycle, I will bring this to a 6-1, which means the supply trains will come in quicker. So that's the key. And when that happens, then it's going to take 6 days for a full 24 hours to go through. And we'll keep doing that. We'll keep adjusting it. The goal here is to get us to close to a 1-to-1 ratio. Once we're at that, that's when I start bringing the other territories back in. Believe it or not, I will take needles, and I will bring needles in first. I know it's boring. I know it sucks. It logistically makes sense because it's included with Mojave. So I bring needles back in. That gives us the Cadiz local. I know it's not much, but it's a train that takes a while to run and all that other stuff. Of course, you can AI it for quite a bit, as long as you pay attention to what you're doing. It's a nice long run if you're interested in that too. So tomorrow morning, or overnight actually, we've got Bell Bar coming in. Bartol is another one, and Bar Memphis will be tomorrow afternoon. So RVBK, there's a train to be built out of Bakersfield that departs Wednesday, first thing Wednesday morning. Of course, this is overnight stuff. So what happens is it doesn't account for the 7 a.m. The 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. section. I may change that eventually, but right now what I do is I jump ahead and we just fast forward those 8 hours when the server's down and I'm sleeping. Of course, at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, I'll have it up. Usually it's saved and I go, "Hey Bart, these trains don't run on a Tuesday," and I'm not talking about a physical Tuesday tomorrow. We're on a schedule Tuesday. Next cycle will be on a schedule Wednesday. So it just keeps on cycling. That's how this works. This weekend I will have a lot of time on my hands, and I do mean a lot of time. I don't necessarily have that much time right now. I have some extra time, but I still am working, which means, of course, I have to go to bed. You know, it's just one of those things. But everything else, I don't know what's going. Humpy and Humpers over there. Barstow, there's enough guys that have Barstow running like clockwork right now. I used to do that. It's in good hands. I don't worry about Barstow, which is a good feeling. The more we bring the cycles back, though, then that's going to put more emphasis on Barstow, because Barstow is the centerpiece. Once we get Needles in, Needles isn't going to be a big expansion, I can tell you that right now. But Needles will be the first to come. It gives us Cadiz local back. In fact, I may bring Needles back next sooner than later. Quite frankly, I don't know if I haven't tested it, but we'll see. I'll think about bringing Needles back next cycle regardless, just to give us a Cadiz local and space out a little bit. After that, long term, if we can get the ratios down and we're as close to real time as possible, that's when I'll bring Cajon Sub in. And from there, I mean, I could go LA. LA's a friggin' nut job, I can tell you that right now. I have LA. I have the San Bernardino sub. But there's a lot in Cajon. So, you know, it all cascades, and I want to make sure we have enough people that are dedicated. This is why I'm being very cautious about, you know, not bringing things to it. If we got people that are interested and they're enthusiastic, otherwise I bring them back down. I think it would be nice to have another local for Barstow. Yeah, so gives me more to do. Well, as soon as we go to 6 to 1, I'm telling you right now, we're going 6 to 1. Next, I'm almost certain. We're at 6 a.m. right now. and it's, you know, we're like what, 6 a.m. in the cycle. What time are we at right now? Let me refresh that. I just crap. Open that up. 6:44 on a Tuesday cycle. So we're not even excuse me, we're not even a third the way through. Now, mind you, we could be coming on the other way around it. So in 48 hours of real time, we're going to start having industries. But obviously, we are catching up. The way I see that is I have to, within the next 48 hours, I have to go into the industries and I have to start... changing the industry times all one by one. I have to change them all back. So I got to bring them down to 4. And then eventually I'll bring them to 3 days. Originally I had them at 7. I brought them all to 7. Now I brought them all down to 5. Just to, you know, and my understanding at the time was it was Switcher, myself, and there wasn't that many people. There was only a couple of us. Now we're about a half a dozen, I think, by the sounds of it. So we're getting there. So Barstow's going to become even more important and busier because of that. So, but Barstow's in good hands right now. You know, everything's running smooth like clockwork. So it's really cool. But for those that don't have jobs, just, you know, keep in mind that you know, they're coming. And I'll try to update the sheets this weekend to give more local information, up to date local information, and all that other stuff. So, anyways, that's it for now, guys. I am going to go to bed, even though I'm not tired. But that's because I took a long nap. So it is what it is. And I wake up early. I woke up early this morning too. So yeah, it is what it is. So anyways, that's it for now, guys. Have a good one, and we will see you tomorrow. Talk to you later.